For today's cup of coffee with Scream.
A new cup of coffee.
Youngest kid is over there whimpering. And he has two more nights to go.
No,
he got very little sleep.
I didn't.
Yeah. And so it's a matter of sleep
I
deprivation.
got no joke altogether. I think I got like an hour's worth of sleep.
I think you slept a little more than that.
No, I did the calculation. No, okay. I really did not.
Okay. And those who have, if you have never worked night shift, there's no way to really describe it. You have to experience it.
I think I told Phil that I got like 2 hours of sleep, which is probably more accurate, but that's about it.
Because it's totally different. Most people, if they work during the day, they come home, they wind down, they have supper, they spend time with their families, and you don't get any of that when you work nights. Nothing.
No.
Your whole rhythm is fucked up. Totally, completely.
It is. Like, I didn't get, and I'm so fucking tired, because legit, the cats would not let me sleep. They pushed me on the bed.
And instead of him, taking authority, because he is human, he's been given authority over them.
You don't understand. You don't, because, seriously, they will stop with your door. They will not with mine. They will go on for hours and not let up.
I would do something else then. I mean, I would put them in
That's why I just leave my door open, because I don't want to fight them anymore. I'm tired of fighting them.
So, sleep deprivation is a real thing.
Yes.
I've been experiencing sleep deprivation, which they're saying that there's a difference between that and what was it that they had used? Sleep insufficiency is the technical term from the sleepfoundation.org, and I'll put a link to the article in there, because I have a tooth abscess and got antibiotics on Monday. I have the extraction is scheduled on Tuesday. And it's just weird. But if I lay down, it just aggravates it for whatever reason. So I'm having to try to sleep sitting up or propped up. And it's not working too good.
No, it never does. It sucks when you have to sleep propped up like that.
Yeah.
When you roll in your sleep, now that's just hell.
It just is weird. And there's a lot of people that have insomnia and various and sundry issues with sleep. And prior to the Mercury in retrograde, this current one, there have been lots of people for several months struggling to sleep properly. And everybody's like, oh, you've got to have sleep hygiene and da-da-da. Now, people used to, this 8 hours of sleep, that works for some people. It does not work for other people.
Well, originally it was the 2 sleeps. Like, you slept as long as you could the first time, and then whatever else, you got up, you did whatever, even if it was nighttime,
Yeah. And
then you went back to sleep whenever.
Right. And our society and everything has been structured around everything that goes against a human's nature.
Yeah.
And then people get sick and they don't function properly, and people are like, why? Well, it's abnormal. You're going against nature.
Yeah. You're completely going against everything there.
Yeah. And they're talking here on this article about sleep deprivation symptoms. And it includes slower reaction times, trouble paying attention, difficulty thinking and being logical, mood changes, including irritability, anxiety, depression, reduced interest in sex, poor judgment, brief daytime sleep periods, also known as microsleeps, unplanned naps, lower quality of life, and reduced social activity due to tiredness. Yeah. That and more.
Yeah, a lot more.
And it was like I had talked to Kabuki today, and I realized that I had told him the same story within a 15-minute span.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And it says that one of the things that can happen is sleep. They talk about a sleep deficit. And that during the times that somebody can sleep, then they sleep longer. It's like you're trying to pay your bank bill.
Yeah, you're trying to
Catch up.
yeah, you're trying to catch up with what you lost as far as that time.
It never really, for some of us, it's never paid. It's never paid in full. But there's been a lot of this in society. It says that the effects of sleep deprivation, in a 2023 research study, that they came to the conclusion that the participants had levels of S100 calcium binding protein B in neuron-specific enclaves, two substances in the body considered to be markers of brain injury.
That's crazy.
Well,
holy shit! Brain injury can. Yeah, that does make sense.
Your body heals while you sleep.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons that we do have, as far as have to make up for sleep. They actually don't know why we sleep. They don't.
Because it's like we have a battery.
Yes,
almost.
And it has to recharge.
Yeah.
And it said that a previous study had found that having healthy young men go a full night without sleep resulted in a 20% higher level of the S100B and the NSA the next morning compared to the young men who had slept for 8 hours. And the study authors say neural damage, another term for brain damage, could be one possible explanation for the increase in the measures.
Huh.
Let's hope that it was rectified by getting some proper sleep.
Yeah.
And
can that be repaired by proper sleep?
I think so. I really do. They didn't go into it in the article, or at least not that I had scanned over. And chronic sleep deprivation can contribute to a range of health problems that may become life-threatening. And it can cause an increase in serious car crashes, falls, and workplace accidents due to associated cognitive impairments. Well, that makes sense.
That really does.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it can cause hormone imbalances and everything else. And how sleep deprivation is diagnosed, well, most people know that they're sleep deprived. Most people know.
Oh, I know.
It says that doctors diagnose insufficient sleep syndrome, which includes sleep deprivation, when a person meets 6 criteria: that they fall asleep during the day, they sleep less than recommended for their age group, they sleep less than recommended most nights for at least 3 months, they wake up due to an alarm or another person when they can continue sleeping, and symptoms resolve when they can sleep more, and symptoms aren't caused by a sleep disorder, a health problem, or a drug use or withdrawal. So that's the 6 criteria that they've got to go by. It's those of us with the face squid and the apnea thing. We know we're sleep deprived too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's big time sleep deprived.
It's interesting. It's interesting. And it says treatment and prevention. Get some sleep. Throw the animals out of your room. But it says that here's some of the tips for getting adequate sleep. To go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day. That is easier said than done.
Yeah, that's just not feasible with the way that today's society is constructed.
Yeah.
That is not possible.
Yeah.
So basically they are telling people, oh, you need this, something that is actually better for you, but we're not going to allow you to have it because that would require major changes to happen, which we don't want.
Go off the grid.
We want you to be as sick and fucked up as possible.
Yeah, yeah. Another one they're saying is follow a calming bedtime routine every night in the hour or two before bed, which that makes sense. It really does. As far as a calming bedtime routine every night in the hour or two before bed, that means like if you want have a cup of chamomile tea. It's where you do the airy-fairy shit.
Yeah,
Listen to that new age music that all that does is piss me off. It doesn't calm me.
That's the wind down period, is
mm-hmm. But reading a book or something like that and drinking a warm beverage or whatever, then they're like, for some of us, the caffeine does not always affect everybody the same way.
No, it doesn't affect sleep. Now, nicotine, that does affect sleep.
It can. Yes, the lack thereof can make you wake up. Mm-hmm. It can.
Mm-hmm. It really can.
And how many times have you seen me wake up and wee hours of the morning?
And go get a cigarette?
Well, go get a cigarette, but also go fix me a cup of coffee and then I can go back to bed and sleep just fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
The blood type Folgers or blood type Sumatra there. It says, avoid using digital devices before bed during any nighttime awakenings. Now, I'm good about that. I don't even take my cell phone. Usually, I don't even take it in the bedroom. Because as far as the frequency off of it, there's been a lot of studies that have shown that even if you don't have the device, if you have it close to you, you're still subject to some of the frequencies.
Mm-hmm. I can see, yeah.
And the temptation from the blue light, and that can cause, wakefulness.
Mm-hmm. It will definitely deprive you of sleep.
Mm-hmm. It says only take daytime naps that are shorter than 30 minutes. That depends on the age and the circumstances. Engage in exercise every day for at least 20 minutes. Now, I do need to do that. But now, exercise does not mean you have to go out here and jog 5 miles.
Right.
Even if you're walking through stores and stuff. And that was one of the wonderful things about miles. Mm-hmm. Because you would have groups of people, and they were the mile walkers.
Yeah.
And it was just, that's what they did. And it was it was exercise, it was exercise plus socialization.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a goodness.
Mm-hmm. It was a place for people to actually go out and hang and chill and stuff like that. And they have done everything in their power to get rid of those places.
Yeah, they really have. Because older people don't necessarily want to go to gyms. Right. It's uncomfortable.
Right. Now they call those places like malls, coffee shops, whatever, third places. People outside of, places outside of work, home, outside of work and home. So they're third places where people can go and hang out and stuff like that.
That's a new term. I'll have to remember that one. Mm-hmm. Keep a bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. Yeah. I can't, if it's quiet, every single noise that's going on in the house, I will wake up. So I have to have something. I sleep to lectures a lot of times.
Mm-hmm. Or music.
Yeah. I think it's a group called maybe Phi Tribe or something at PHI Tribe that has some really interesting music, the different frequencies and tones and stuff like that. And it's not just some of that new age shit sounds exactly the same. It's all the same and it's all annoying.
Yeah, almost all of it is the same. It really is. There's no diversity within the music. There's no rhythm change, nothing like that.
That and some of the stuff has this electronic, it's like a drum beat, but it's not really a drum beat.
It's a kick.
And every time it wakes you up. Mm-hmm. And it's just like,
That instrument it's called a kick.
Okay. I can't sleep to that. Blue Red Productions is another one. No, it's Green Red. My bad. Wrong spectrum. Green Red Productions is another one that has some really good sleep music, especially for ADHD people. And they've got some, it's got a deep bass. And that bass sound is very soothing to me. It may not be to other people. But
I like the deep bass sound or whatever, but it also depends on what it is. Oh, it would be really nice to be able to lay down and listen to that right now.
Yeah. And of course it says choose a mattress, bedding, and pillows you find comfortable. And they're going to tell most people to avoid caffeine, alcohol, and nicotine in the evening.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they...
Yeah. And like I said, I will put the link to the article there.
Nicotine, you cannot smoke for at least 4 hours before going to bed.
Oh, I would be absolutely a nervous wreck.
Yeah. Yeah.
These people have no concept of nicotine.
No.
Nicotine actually is a nervine. It does calm you down. But it's also highly addictive.
It is. I need to get nicotine at some point.
Yeah.
I'm out.
So, if you let us hear your experiences being sleep deprived.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
And sometimes you just have to press through. Like I said, the falling asleep while driving. Now that shit's scary. That's terrifying.
I feel like I could cry.
Now, there ain't no need in crying. That's not going to help anything. So, you want to tell the people where we can be found?
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Verlanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Verlanda COCWS.
Yeah, know that you are loved.
Get some good sleep.
Get you some good sleep. Take you a nap. If you can take naps during the day, take naps.
Mm-hmm.
Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.